First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from the Superdome. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Love to throw to get started. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
This is a defensive coordinator just testing the waters. How is your protection plan? Do you have a plan for any linebacker or second-level pressures? Well, I think we got the answer in this one because they had no answer for it, and you can bet he's going to continue to dial those up.
In motion, Reed. A second down throw for Love. This one is caught by Reed. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He gets that complete to his tight end man. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Green Bay first down. Here's a first carry for their running back. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. In motion, Reed. They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Right back to him on first down. And they'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20. Here's second and 3 to go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A good play action with Love. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Packers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early. Get some completions. Settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left. But this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Alontae Taylor is there for the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
Just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. And this one is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 32 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Here's Jones. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a 46-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Saints are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Packers on top. More from New Orleans after this. Third and 6. From the gun, it's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
A give now. It's Jones on the zone read. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Shaheed with the catch. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That's taken in. They convert with a gain of 15.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. They'll run it here with Jones. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
He'll get this out to his running back. He is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. To throw is Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
As this offense continues to try to find defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one complete to Washington. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He runs straight ahead with Jones. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Shaheed in motion. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. Now this looks like a design run. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is third and goal. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing here on third and goal. And he'll take it on in. The touchdown, Saints. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. The Saints will get out in front 17-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Love. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop the team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Saints up their lead. It's now 24-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Love to throw on first and 10. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 15. And the Packers first down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Yeah! 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to New Orleans after this. Here's second and 6. Here's Love. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. From the gun on third down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On fourth down, here's Ty Zentner to kick it. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this will wind up incomplete. Quite a call there. They go for the fake punt, but instead they're going to wind up turning the ball over on downs.
So it's obvious during the course of the week of practice, studying the film, they thought there was an advantage they could take with their punt unit coming on the field and picking up a fourth down fake. But the execution just wasn't there. So again, you go back to the drawing board and you say, okay, am I better off having my punter attempt that pass and catch the defense off guard, or just keep my offense on the field?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch and they can't get out in front.
Second and 7. He'll drop to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Down at the 12, it's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. His second touchdown of this first half. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On first and 10, here's Love. They'll try to set up the screen here. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Throwing on second down, Love. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Saints 31, Packers 7.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. They'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
A gain of 12 yards. It's now 3rd and 12.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Quick throw, taken in. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Handoff, Jones, and he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
From the 35, it's first and 10. Taken down rather swiftly quickly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
They face second down and 7. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Look wide. Get this one complete. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick. Get some blockers out in front. Let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now a give up the middle. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's second and 2. He'll look to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Shaheed in motion. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And the Packers are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. We'll go play action with Love. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. From the gun, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. On second down, Love. carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Saints have got it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Now it is 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal. At the 8.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. On the draw, here's Jones. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. It's Jones. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on 3rd and goal. From this far out, you thought they would have turned to their passing game. They tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything. Not only do they stop them, they take them back for a loss.
Auburn's kick is good. And the Saints will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and... That can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And now it's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
From the gun, it's a run, and it's Jones. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They run it once more with Jones. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Saints will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the able to manage to add 3 points.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Back to the air once more on second down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big game, and he picks up the first down.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he'll work his way forward to about the 21. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
That's Washington, the man in motion. On third down, they'll try to get it on the ground.
Number 33. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 2-yard.
The Saints will punt this one away. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. He'll drop to throw. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Back to throw. He's got the tight end, Mayer. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll have the first down. He'll get him up around the 37. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.